Barretto is 14th now, Eric van der Poel 15th, JJ Leto 16th, and I think he's a much happier man than Hungary. Stefano Modena, the fastest of the Jordan Yamahas, in 17th place, and again, John, he just lost it on the braking on turning, really.
Yes, the car looked, all through that lap, we saw the back end of the car and the medium and slower speed corners stepping out, and I suspect what Ayrton Senna has been doing is trying to get as much downforce on the front of the McLaren as possible. Of course, it makes the car very twitchy, and if you pull on the wheel a little bit too strongly, as it looked like Senna might have done coming into the bus stop chicane, the back end pops out, and once you're under brakes as well, of course, that situation is exaggerated, and the outcome was that harmless and gentle spin onto the grass on the inside of the bus stop chicane. Jean Alesi pulling up just ahead of Ayrton Senna. Of course, the session is finished. Those cars were just completing the laps that they were on.
Here we see the top 8 provisional times here in Spa. The top 8 we've gone through, the top 16 we've gone through, incidentally. So we've got to 17th, which is Stefano Modena, and the fastest of the Jordan Yamahas. Then Carl Wendlinger in 18th. 19th, Pierluigi Martini. 20th is Bertrand Gachot, there we see it all on screen. Naspetti, 21st. Very good, quicker than Gruyard as he was in testing. Morbidelli is 23rd, and 24th is Guzumin. And there we see Suzuki, Katayama. They are the 2 last qualifiers, and then 2 Brazilians and a Brit. Fittipaldi, Moreno and McCarthy have not yet qualified, and also not qualified but not out either was Eric Comas. So Jean Alesi waiting to be towed back to the garage. John, status quo up front, Mansell plainly faster than anybody else. Patrese couldn't keep up with it, and it could be a good fight behind the world champion.
Well, I reckon if you could take Nigel Mansell out of this equation on Sunday afternoon, we would have a stunning Grand Prix here at Spa. But unfortunately, Nigel Mansell is just confirming what we've known all year. He is the dominant factor. His Williams Renault, and it is his car, not Patrese's, but it is not the car, it's the difference between the 2 drivers. We have seen it throughout the year. Mansell has dominated Patrese, and I don't know quite what's gone wrong for Riccardo Patrese. Over the last 3 Grand Prix, he's lost his own personal momentum. Maybe he's lost a little bit of confidence. Anyway, Mansell is the dominant man here this weekend.
Tomorrow at 1 o'clock Continental Time, 12 o'clock UK time, John Watson and Allard Kauf will be back with more live qualifying here on Eurosport.